Hey, it's Joe Amoia, your ambassador for love. Today I got to talk about something, and I just got to get it off my chest. It's something that I see all the time, and it's so prevalent among so many members of our community. And that's this lack of faith. And I'm not saying that I don't understand it, because I know exactly what it's like to be there. I remember specifically at that time in my life where it was like, it's just not happening. I can't see it happening. I've tried everything. I've done everything. And maybe it's just not in the cards for me. You know, there are no good ones left out there. They're all married, or they're all taken, or they're all gay. You know, all those stories and the things that we tell ourselves. And I really do get this. But here's the truth, okay? You may or may not see this anyplace else, but I've just got to bring it to the table. If you're going to get to where you say you want to go, if you're going to find that great guy and have that kind of relationship that you're really looking for, you've got to do one thing. And it's at the bottom of everything. Everything really comes down to this one thing. And that's taking a leap of faith. Now, what I mean by that is not a blind leap of faith. You know, you can jump off a bridge and go, I believe I'm going to live, but it's not a smart way of doing things. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about taking a leap of faith in a smart, productive way. And one of the ways that you know if you're taking a smart leap of faith is to ask yourself, is this going to take me closer to where I want to go? Because let's look at this whole dating relationship thing. You can say, it's just not going to happen for me. I don't believe it's going to happen. You know, all those stories, all those excuses, all the things you tell yourself, which are justified. I'm not saying that they're not justified at all. You know, based on your past, based on your experience, it's really hard to believe it's going to happen. Totally get that. You know, right now I'm working on some things in my life, and it's taking a huge leap of faith. You know, I left a career in chiropractic, you know, to help you find love and to help others find love. People think I'm freaking crazy. And sometimes I question how sane I am. But there's a purpose, there's a passion in me to help others find love, because I so remember what it's like to be in your shoes. I clearly remember the days where I woke up on another shitty day, another crappy date, where it's just like, forget it. I'll just give up. You know what? But you can't give up. I know you're watching this and there's something gnawing in you. There's a part of you that knows that you can have it and that you will have it. But you want this guarantee. And it's just not how it works. There are no guarantees. You know, the old expression, the only guarantees are death and taxes. Well, it's kind of like that. And so what I've noticed in the people who succeed in anything in life, whether it's having a great relationship, succeeding financially, you know, creating a fitness program, is they all take a leap of faith. And what they do is they take that leap of faith, they take a step in a certain direction, and they fall down, but they get back up, and they fall down, and they get back up, and they fall down, and they get back, fall down, back up, fall down, back up. You getting the point here? Okay. And that's different for everybody. Some people got to fall down 30 times. Some people got to fall down 50 times. You know, I calculated the number of dates that I went on when I was single, and it was over 70. Okay. 70 freaking dates. Okay. But then once I found the one, once I found Natalie, the love of my life, those 70 dates didn't matter. And you know what? They actually became funny stories. You know, now we look back, you know, Natalie and I often look back on our past, because she dated a lot of, you know, jerks, a lot of boys. And we laugh about the shit that we went through. And it becomes kind of funny and kind of comical. And I know it's not, because it definitely wasn't when I was single. And I know in Natalie's life, she was one of those women who was really upset. You know, she got to her 30s. She thought she'd be married, have kids, and there weren't even prospects on the horizon. And, you know, the reason I share this for you is to inspire you and to keep you focused on going that I only need one. I only need one. I only need one. And so I want you to look out in this universe that you live in. You don't think that there's one good guy out there who can give you what you're looking for? And if you don't, maybe you want to deal with that, because I can promise you this. See, the way your mind works is a lot like Google. Okay? It's like a search engine. You program it, what you believe unconsciously is what it finds evidence of. So if you believe that there are no good men out there, guess what your brain's going to find? No good men. If you believe they're all taken or they're all gay, guess what you're going to find? All good guys who are taken who are gay. If you doing online dating and feel that there's no good men out there or there's no men in your area, guess what you're going to find? Exactly what you believe. See, in order to take a leap of faith, you've got to go into an area that contradicts what you're seeing and what you've experienced. And what most of us do is we base our future on our past. You're just going to get more of your past. You have to base your future on the possibility of what can happen and what will happen. And you got to use that motivation, that passion to continue to get up every time you fall. Because I truly believe with every ounce of my being is that if you want it bad enough and you are that person that you need to be to make it happen, when the time is right, you will attract that person into your life. You know, Natalie and I often joke, there were times in our life where we wanted it a certain way. We thought it would have happened by then. And we look back now and we're like, you know what? There's a force in the universe that's much smarter than us, because we're kind of glad that it didn't happen that way, because we had to learn some things and we had to do some things differently. And as a result of that, we were now able to have the kind of relationship that we always wanted. And so I share this with you again, not to say, well, look at us, we're so special. That's not what this is about. This is about helping you understand what needs to be done. You know, it all comes down to who you're being and what you're believing. And so you can focus on, and here's the thing, don't hang out with people who reinforce what you believe. If you're hanging around your girlfriend, say, yeah, they're all suck, they're all horrible, there are no good ones out there, you just keep reinforcing what you believe. Start looking for evidence, read books, go on the internet, find couples who are happy, who are married, and go, hey, you know what? They found it. Why can't I? Because this is a philosophy that I live my life by. If one person has done what I want to do, then I can do it too. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Doesn't mean it's going to happen overnight. But that's the person I want to study from. That's the person that I want to learn from. You know, why I created this is because I was in your shoes. I know what it's like to be in that place. And I know what it's like to try and figure it out on your own. And so I want you to know that you're not alone. We're here to help. And we want to create some really cool things to help you do that. But I got to be honest. If you're going to focus on how much it sucks and how difficult it is, you're just going to make this whole freaking thing so much more difficult than it needs to be. And again, that doesn't mean that I don't understand what you're feeling, what you've gone through. But remember, you only need one. It can change like that. So I believe you're always one introduction away from meeting that right person. And that's what you have to focus on. That's what you've got to do. That's where you got to put your mind and your energy. And I promise you, if you do that and you really get clear, some really cool things will start to happen. And so what I want you to do today, after watching this, is to really take a good look and say, you know, where is my attitude and my beliefs really working against me? I mean, it doesn't mean that you don't have a right to believe that based on where you've been. But in order to succeed, you've got to change it here. It's an inner game. That's what GPS for Love is all about. And I promise you, if you start with here first and you get clear and you get honest, this whole thing will become much easier for you. And then one day, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next year, maybe 3 years from now, I don't know. The universe knows. But I believe you do all that and you will have exactly what you're looking for. That's my prayer. That's my intention for you. But as always, no one can do your push-ups for you. Really hope this helps. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear what comes up for you, because I know some of you are watching goes, yeah, but you don't understand, and this is what I've been through. Well, you know what? Bring it. Bring it on. Let's discuss it. Let's bring it to the table. We're all here to support each other. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Much love.